All right, guys, welcome to Marsh Harbor. I believe we're in the Bahamas here. The flight in here was an absolute disaster, right? But I think, I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong or what I need to fix or anything like that. So we're just going to hope that these things that went wrong, we're just going to hope that they go better this time around. In terms of GSX, we probably won't need them for the pushback. So we're just going to go ahead and use the regular one. We got everything all set up. We got the FMC all planned out. We're going to go to runway 27, so we'll just go straight back is fine for us. And we'll request them to come do their thing. We're going to go to the overhead and just make sure everything looks good for pushback. We're on the APU for right now. We can go some overhead panel lights, even though they don't do anything. We can get those on. Red beacon light can come on. Again, APU is on, and we need that for now, and everything else looks good. So we're good to go for pushback. We're cruising at 28,000 feet. I've got 200 speed 200 set for now. Again, I'm not really sure what to do from there. And then other than that, we're just going to pretty much just try to watch everything on the pushback, or on the climb out and in the cruise and stuff like that. So we're going to let them start pushing us back, and we're going to go ahead and start up. We're going to do engine number 1 first this time. I'm not sure on the 175s which one to do first or second, or you know, if it really matters or not, but we'll rock with this for now. All right, looks like the pushback is all done. Let's go ahead and set our brake. It looks like we got a good start on engine number 1. Let's go ahead and start up numero dos. Thing looks great, sounds great. The performance is just questionable. All right, it seems as if we have 2 good engine starts, which we do. The switches are guarded and closed. We'll go flaps 2 for takeoff. And again, we don't really have any checklists or anything like that. We can go ahead and get the APU off, though, and we'll get our taxi lights on for the time being. And I'm just trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think we can. It says yaw damper off. Doesn't really look like. Oh, never mind. We can't turn it on. Okay, cool. We'll do that with the autopilot. We'll go autopilot, yaw damper on at the same time. We'll go release the parking brakes, and we'll start rolling real quick. Taxi over to runway 27 here today. All right, we are already here approaching runway 27, pretty much right after this. Ooh, overshot that a little bit. All right, here we go. It doesn't look like we're gonna get full length on the runway here, but that's okay. We'll get our lights coming on. Strobe lights are coming on. Stereo cockpit lights coming on. I believe we are ready to rock and roll here. Autopilot or auto throttle is armed, so we will see how that ends up going. Let's pull them up about 50%. So engines are stable. So I can't tell if takeoff, did that get disengaged somehow there? I don't know. We're rolling. We'll worry about it once we get up in the air.
80 knots.
Checked. I hope we have enough runway for this. I really don't know. Should, theoretically.
V1. Rotate.
Positive right gear's coming up. Can I get auto throttle back? Okay, it says it's back. Let's go flight level change. Okay, it's doing something. It's thinking. I'm gonna go with autopilot yaw damper. Let's just get the flight plan page up over here. We're gonna go direct. Zulu Fox Papa VOR. Oh, and I need nav mode. That's right. Okay, nav mode. There we go. LNAV is on. And then auto throttle. I pull the throttles back and maybe I just had them set too high. Like my physical throttles here at home. Okay, so far so good. Let's go flaps 1. Now let's go flaps clean and set 250 knots. Okay, I'm liking this a lot better. I think this is going to be okay. We're just going to kind of lock in and pay attention to things. I think for the climb out, yeah, I'll use 270 once we get above 10,000. I think that was the problem with the auto throttles. Like, I think they'll work now. So can I arm? I can't even do anything with VNav. Switch that to my side. I think we should be okay. Oh, and also, I realized I was being such an idiot on the last approach. Approach mode probably wouldn't even arm because it was a GNSS approach, and it only had LNAV minimums anyway, so it wasn't even going to go... I wasn't going to get a glide slope, and you probably just fly it on nav, and then once you hit the final approach fix, just use vertical speed to descend. So I was being so stupid. That was all on me in that last episode. So, we're going to Miami. We'll have an actual ILS to shoot. Other than that, we'll get better at the non-precision stuff. So, like I said, we're just going to stay locked in through 10,000 and then up to 18 for the altimeters and everything. I forgot some outer brake again. I'm telling you, man, flying that Cessna really... I lost my jet stuff. Beautiful, area though. This is just gorgeous. Coming up on 10, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the landing lights off now. I can't see these lights very well. Taxi lights, inspection light, and the top light's gonna stay on. Seatbelt signs can come off right now too. So far so good coming through 10,000. What if I went FMS speed? Oh, look at that. Okay. All right, so we'll leave it in FMS speed for now too, and kind of see what happens. So, all right, this is looking good. I'll check back in at 18,000. And here we are at flight level 180 without incident. So we're just going to keep rocking this thing all the way over to Miami. Now, Miami's going to be interesting. It's going to be a spicy approach going into Miami. So we're going to need every bit of that ILS. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for right now, this has been good. This has been good. So we'll catch you guys at the top of descent, Miami. All right, guys, we're currently descending down the beautiful Miami coast right now. This is going much better. The FMS speeds are doing their thing. We're coming up on 10,000. We're going to get slowed up to 250 knots, which we're already pretty much at. And like I said, going much better than the last time. And I think we've got a little bit better of a handle on the airplane. We're just going to put us pretty much in a downwind from 8 right. So we're going to get kind of set up and established for that. Alright guys, we're just getting vectored onto the localizer now. We'll go ahead and set our arm approach mode if we can. Approach mode is armed. Localizer glide slope is armed. Like I said, we'll see. I'm not sure how this is going to go exactly. I'm going to keep getting this speed down. Put about 200. Go flaps 1. And auto brake. We'll go auto brake medium. Localizer capture. So localizer 2. Is this course gonna work? Okay, it will. 092. I was trying to set this up like the whole time, and it wasn't doing anything good for me. On the course. Is it on the... What is it? I don't know what it's navigating off of right now, to be completely honest. Intercept at lawn is at 1,500. Okay, this looks better. Let's go flap 2. And let's just go ahead, we can go back to that FMS speed, and let's go flight plan. Is it? Okay, it has the approach speed bugged, I'm pretty sure. Let's go perf. Landing. 142 is the approach speed, so we'll see what gives me here. Lawn's our final approach fix. So we'll just be ready for that. Let's go ahead and go flaps 3. We're gonna go gear down. We're gonna get configured nice and early. Very nice. Holding 1900, intercepts at 1500. I don't think we can get the 5s. Oh, can we? Or is it? No, it just goes to meters. Okay. Let's go flaps 4. I think we're going to go flaps 5 for the approach. Flaps 5, yeah. Is that flaps full? I don't know. No, there's one more setting after that. Glide slope's captured. Let's go flaps 5 as well. Just give that some more room so we're not stalling the airplane out. Alright, this looks much better. We've localized our glide slope captured. Missed approach is going to be 3,000. I'm not going to put that out of the question by any means. Out of the equation. So we're just going to hold this. I'm going to go ahead and take over control of the airplane. And probably up the throttles too.
Throttle.
So there you go. That went much better than the first one for sure. And definitely learned some things. I guess you can't have the physical throttles that I have. You can't set too high. You have to leave them. You have to leave them in kind of a lower configuration or a lower setting, or else it'll just disconnect the auto throttle. I think that's what was happening in the cruise portion and in the takeoff portion and everything like that. So definitely learning, and we're going to keep doing that here. So we'll see. Everything else works. I mean, everything, it sounds great. Airplane looks great. Let's just let's land it great. Huh? Flaps 5, we're good. We are ready for this thing. A little fast. We'll go ahead and pull the speed back a little bit. We do want to be a couple knots fast, so this is okay for right now. Because we are, it is windy here in Miami right now. Can't tell, we're getting rocked around like a freaking boat. Take that on a windy day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we had touched. I thought we touched down initially there. All right, we'll just make this right on a mic 4. I heard something like click, and everything got like super smooth for a second, and I was like, oh, did we like touch down? Is that what that was? And I don't believe it was. But we'll take mic 5 for the exit here. But we'll take that. I mean, handled that pretty decently for what it was. And quick taxi into the gate here. We're just gonna take one of these first gates. This is right where we left from, pretty much. So from what I can tell, it's where the flight left in real life too. So all right, let's go flaps up. And the spoiler's already down. We're gonna go ahead and get those lights off. We'll get the taxi lights on, strobe lights off. And that's going to be that. All right, we'll go ahead and stop it there. Set the parking brake. Oh, shoot, I forgot to get the EP running. And while that's going on, let's just go ahead and stop engine number 2. We'll go overhead and we'll wait for the AP's running now, so we'll go ahead and just kill them both. And we'll go beacon off, let the passengers out of here. All right, let's take a look at how we did. Let's go to the logbook. And we got a 93. All right, I mean, you'd like to see a little higher than that, but we'll take it. What did we do wrong? Really? When did we do that? I don't remember going over 20 degrees ever. But maybe on the takeoff? I don't know. Maybe I got to be more careful on the takeoff. But if we cleaned that up, we would have got it perfect. So negative 44 on the landing rate. I don't think we bounced it either. So I think that was money. 1.09 on the G-force. And 42 minutes of flight time. So not too shabby at all. And we'll probably just stay tuned and we'll get right back up in the air, heading down to Key West, it looks like, and then back. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see you guys then.